Namaskar. Welcome to the lesson number 10 in chapter number 2, Analysis Methodology. In this lesson, we are going to discuss about the destiny prospects of an event a native can have. A native will experience many life events during his lifetime, but he cannot experience similar destiny prospects for all the life events. It means one person may be having very good prospects in his marital life, in personal life, but he may not have good prospects in his professional life and also finance. But some people may be having very good professional life, but may not be having good personal life. And also, some people can have very good marital life, but may not be having good progeny prospects. And of course, they can have very good professional prospects, financial, everything, but they may not be having good prospects for their lagna, that is health. Longevity may be into trouble, health may not be good. So each native will have some destiny level for each event in their chart that we have to study, because this is most important before going to the Dasa Bugdi Antara predictions. What Dasa Bugdi Antara are going to give to the native, that is based on or within the limit given by the destiny planet. Within that limit only they can execute, they can give to the lagna. That we have to keep it in mind. Destiny for an event. Destiny fixes the level of prospects for an event that the native can experience in his life. Within the limit fixed by the destiny, the Dasa periods can give to the native. The destiny level will vary from event to event. Here I am talking about the destiny for an event. What is not indicated by the destiny and Dasa Lord, the Bugdi Lord cannot offer. Within the limit of the Dasa Lord only, the Bugdi Lord will offer. What is not indicated by the Dasa and Bugdi, the Antara Lord cannot give the expected result. Dasa is the source, Bugdi is the effect, and Antara is the result as per the EPS principle. Above that, destiny is the master source. Within the limit fixed by the destiny, Dasa, Bugdi, Antara will be working. So the destiny has to be found by studying the rulers of the primary house for an event. How to study the destiny? We have to find the primary cuspal rulers of a particular event. For example, for the health, lagna strength, or health, lagna, first house we have to study, and of course, sixth house also has to be studied. Lagna Lord, Cuspal Lord, and Lagna Cuspal Star Lord, and Lagna Cuspal Sub Lord. Similarly, sixth Lord, sixth Star Lord, and sixth Sub Lord. Importantly, Lagna. For the event of marriage, seventh Cuspal Lord, seventh Cuspal Star Lord, and seventh Cuspal Sub Lord, they are the rulers of the particular primary house. So we have to study all the rulers. Only we can identify the complete signification or complete destiny prospects of the particular event. Though all are primary, but Cuspal Sublord is most important, because Cuspal Sublord is the deciding factor which is holding the destiny. Please understand, normally what we do in KP also, to know the destiny prospects of the marriage, they do not focus on the seventh lord. They directly go to the seventh cuspal sublord, right? But that is not actually correct. We have to study what seventh cuspal lord, that is the owner of the house, and then we can check the seventh cuspal sublord to know the destiny prospects. If the seventh lord is unfavorable, seventh cuspal sublord only is favorable, definitely that seventh sublord will support for the event, since the seventh lord and of course seventh cuspal star lord, if all are unfavorable, though the seventh sublord is good, the overall prospects of the seventh house matters will not be that much. That also will be having unfavorable significations. If only all rulers are importantly seventh ruler, seventh lord, and seventh sublord, both are importantly, these two are favorable, then only the prospects is going to be high. I hope you have understood the importance of the seventh lord, CL also. Though seventh sublord is the deciding factor, but if the seventh lord is unfavorable, the impact what we can expect from the seventh cuspal sublord destiny, that impact will not be to that extent. It also will get some, some unfavorable impact. That result, which is going to give seventh sublord, it will have some sort of deficit. The strength and weakness of the Karagatva planet for an event will also further add impact. For example, for the event of marriage, so we can say that marriage Venus is the Karagatva planet. For the event of, say, for example, studies and also Mercury, we can take it. And for the event of progeny, Jupiter. So that way we can take, along with the primary cuspal ruler, the impact or the strength of the Karagatva planet also can be considered. Then, what is the role of the occupant of the primary house? The rulers are the owners. The occupant of a house is also having some impact. Is the tenant. What tenant can give? Tenant can give influence to the house matters. The occupant of a house can influence the house matters in which it is occupying. It can further support or afflict the house matters. Your tenant can be favorable to you, or he can give trouble to you also, right? Though he is not owning the house, but he can give some support or some can give troubles also. If the occupant planet is having supportive houses to the house in which it is occupying, that planet will further add support to the house destiny. If the occupant planet is unfavorable houses, the occupant house is having unfavorable houses to the house in which it is occupying, that planet will give obstacles or troubles to that house destiny. I hope you have understood. The strength of the Lagna will also have some impact on experiencing the destiny. That also you have to keep it in mind. Because we are focusing on the what seventh lord, seventh sublord, or the Venus, or giving impact, what destiny is having for the native, we can find it. And accordingly, Dasa Bhuktī, what they are going to give to the Lagna, we can find it. But who is going to experience the Lagna, the native? So the strength of the Lagna towards that event also will have some impact. Suppose Lagna itself is having unfavorable houses to the marriage prospects, Lagna will have some lack of interest or some obstacles for the housemates. So when that is there, automatically that prospect, that how the Lagna is going to experience the satisfactory level or not, that also is based on the strength of the Lagna. That also we have to keep it in mind. I hope you have understood on this. How to study the destiny prospects for an event. For an event, we have to study the destiny prospects through the rulers of the primary houses for the event. For every event, there will be minimum one primary house. There can be more than one also. We have to study the rulers of the primary cusp for the, to know the destiny prospects for the event. What are the rulers? For example, to know the destiny prospects for the event of, say, marriage, seventh cusp we have to study, seventh cuspal lord, seventh cuspal star lord, and seventh cuspal sublord we have to study. All these rulers are the owners of this cusp. They hold the destiny prospects of the particular event, that is marriage. Importantly, the cuspal sublord is the deciding factor. So the cuspal lord of the primary house and cuspal star lord of the primary house and cuspal sublord of the primary house. Cuspal lord is the source. This is important. Cuspal star lord is the effect, and cuspal sublord is the result indicating, that is destiny prospects giving planet. So all these three are important. Out of them, that CL and cuspal sublord CSL are more important. Out of that, CSL is most important. And because that is the authority, or that is called the destiny planet, we can say that. So to know the complete and correct destiny prospects, better to study all the rulers, or importantly, cuspal lordship and cuspal sublordship. Though the cuspal sublord of a primary house is indicating the first final destiny prospects of that event, the complete and accurate destiny can be found by the study on the complete rulers, especially the CL and CSL of the primary cusps. Here you can see what is the role of the occupant. Already I have discussed. The occupant of a house, it is also having some influence on that house matters, because that is not the owner of the house, but that is the tenant of that house. If that tenant planet or occupant of the house is holding the houses or significations which are unfavorable to that house matter, definitely that will cause obstacles or hurdles or struggle on that house matters. Suppose the occupant of the house is also favoring the house matters, it will enhance the significations, or it will further support that house matters of that particular event. I hope you are able to understand. When cuspal lordship, cuspal star lordship, and cuspal sublordship of the primary house are favorable or supportive for that event, the destiny prospects will be very good. If the cuspal sublord is favorable for the event, but if the cuspal lord and cuspal star lord are unfavorable for that event, the destiny prospects indicated by the cuspal sublord will not be to the expected level. Though the cuspal sublord is the deciding factor, if the cuspal sublord suppose is promising for the marriage and favorable for the marriage prospects, but if you check that cuspal lord and cuspal star lord through their signification, through the star lord, sublord signification of these planets, if they are having unfavorable or non-supportive houses, automatically, though destiny is, promising, those destiny is indicating favorable signification. If the CL signification itself is unfavorable, seventh lord itself is having strong unfavorable signification, that is source planet itself is unfavorable, there will be strong obstacles and struggles in executing or giving the result of that seventh cuspal sublord. In other words, there will be hurdles and struggles, not only in the timing of event, but also in the marriage prospects. I hope you are able to understand. Apart from this, CLOs, that is cuspal star lordship and cuspal sublord of the primary house, are being studied to know the destiny. The signification of the Karagatva planet for the event also and be studied. What is the Karagatva planet for the event of marriage? We can say Venus. And for the event of what you call progeny, we can say Jupiter. So that way we can take the Karagatva, in natural Karagatva planet, what it signifies for that event, that also we can say. If it is further supportive, then it is going to increase, or because that Karagatva planet signification will further increase or decrease the destiny prospects. When all are good, that destiny planet, that Karagatva planet is weak, definitely there will be some obstacles. Similarly, occupant house also. If all the planets, CL, CST, CS are all favorable, for the particular event, but occupant is giving trouble, means there will be some sort of setbacks. So all have to be studied in a combined way, then only we can find the correct and accurate destiny. I hope you are able to understand. Just a minute. Now, we have to study, we are going to study an important topic called the key planets of the destiny planets. What are destiny planets? The cuspal sublord of the primary house. Cuspal lord and cuspal star lord and sublord are all destiny planets only. Importantly, cuspal sublord is the destiny planet or authority planet. We can say that. The destiny can be favorable or unfavorable or mixed for an event, right? If the cuspal sublord of the primary house, that is destiny planet or authority planet, itself can be a favorable by having favorable houses in self-significations. The cuspal sublord, it can be, we can take the cuspal lord also, but importantly, being the primary cuspal sublord authority planet, if it is also having good self-signification. Suppose, for example, seventh cuspal sublord, say for example, Jupiter. If you study the Jupiter signification, Jupiter cuspal sublord for seventh house. Suppose in CL and OCC and CST, if it is having supportive houses to the seventh house, suppose it is having for the Sagittarius Lagna Lord, fourth Lord, say occupying fifth house, say cuspal star Lord for favorable houses, 1, 5, 9 or 3, 7, 11, if it is present, being the seventh cuspal sublord, also having favorable grouping, only 4 is having some weakness, but it is not detrimental. 1 and 5 and 7, if it is present, that is going to be the strong favorable key planet for the event. It means cuspal sublord itself can be a good key planet. Then suppose sometime what will happen, that seventh sublord itself can have unfavorable houses. Suppose it is CST for 4, 8, 12 houses, and it is occupying, say, 10th house. So Lagna Lord, 4th Lord occupying 10th house, and 4, 8, 12 star Lord and 7th sublord. Being the 7th Lord, it is having first house only favorable. 4, 10, 4, 8, 12 are unfavorable. 6 is also joining against, it is going to be more unfavorable. It means what? Though it is the primary cuspal sublord planet, authority planet, in its self-signification, if it is having unfavorable signification, that planet will not be the strong favorable key planet, though it is the authority planet. That will be either, it will be having unfavorable grouping, strong unfavorable, or it can be a mixed key planet. We can say mixed key planet for the event. Or if it is having only favorable, that itself can be a favorable key planet. So, cuspal sublord of the primary house itself can be favorable by having favorable houses in self-significations. If so, it will be a strong favorable key planet being the cuspal sublord of the primary house. Sometimes the cuspal sublord planet itself will have unfavorable houses in self-significations, which indicates the destiny planet itself is a mixed key planet for the event. Suppose that seventh cuspal sublord or primary cuspal sublord planet itself can have strong unfavorable houses. So that can become unfavorable for that event also on its own. So that we have to keep it in mind. So destiny planet itself can be a favorable key planet or it's a mixed key planet. So now the destiny planet can be further supported or favored by the other favorable key planets directly as its rulers. Star Lord or Star Lord of the Star Lord or Sublord or Star Lord of the Sublord are indirectly as support planets influencing its rulers and can give favorable destiny prospects for the event. For example, Jupiter is the seventh cuspal sublord. Okay. So that is having some favorable houses. So it is a favorable key planet. For example, we can say Jupiter, 7th cuspal sublord, is a favorable key planet. So being the favorable key planet, we cannot say Jupiter will be giving, Jupiter as having the good significations or the strong destiny prospects for the 7th house matters. That is going to be given, that is going to be that further supported by the star lord planet or further supported by the destiny planet, sublord planet. Based on that only destiny prospects is going to be. Jupiter is good. Suppose star lord is not favorable key planet or sublord is not favorable key planet, then the Jupiter will not be giving favorable destiny. Suppose that favorable key planet can be further supported by the star lord. It means what? Star lord will be a favorable key planet. Sublord also will be a favorable key planet. So the Jupiter destiny planet will further supported by the other favorable key planets by way of star lord or star lord or the star lord or star lord of the sublord. Directly, it is being supported by the other favorable key planets. These planets are the favorable key planet of the destiny. I hope you are able to understand. It means destiny planet favorable strength are further supported by other favorable key planets, though as the rulers directly, they are favorable key planets. Sometime what will happen? The destiny planet will be in the star and sub of other key planets, but that may not be unfavorable, that may not be strongly favorable also. There can be supportive houses that planets can be having supportive key planets, and those planets, suppose star lord and sublord, may be under the influence of the strong favorable key planet through the supports. It means what? The favorable strong key planets, if they are ruling the destiny planet by star lord or sublord or the rulers are having some supportive signification and influenced by the strong favorable key planet by way of support. By way of support means Rasi Lord, conjunction, aspect, and that way. If that way means that planet is further supported by the rulers directly or indirectly through the support planets, they are called the favorable key planets of the destiny. It means what? Which are the planets? Which are the favorable key planets are making the destiny is favorable? They are called the favorable key planets of the destiny. So they, indirectly as support planets influencing its rulers and can give favorable destiny prospects for the event. They are becoming the favorable key planets of the destiny. They make the destiny favorable. Similarly, on unfavorable side, the destiny planet can be may be affected by the unfavorable key planets directly as its rulers or indirectly as support planets influencing its rulers and can give either weak destiny prospects or mixed destiny prospects. How I was explaining for the favorable side, similarly, the destiny planet can be a favorable destiny planet through the star level or through the rulers if it is having unfavorable houses which are influencing or reducing the destiny. They are called the unfavorable destiny planets. Suppose that rulers of the primary cuspal sublord can have some weak destiny prospect, not completely detrimental, but weak destiny prospects. But those weak destiny planets can have further influenced by the strong unfavorable key planets through their supports. It means some weak planet is influenced by the strong unfavorable key planets, they are ruling the destiny. So it means what? Which are the key planets or unfavorable key planets making the destinies weaker or completely unfavorable? They are called the unfavorable key planets of the destiny. They make the destiny weak or detrimental. So that we have to keep it in mind. What is the benefit of it? We have to keep in mind that those dasa planets, We have studied the dasa, we have studied the destiny. Now we are talking about the dasa planets. Because the native is going to experience according to the dasa. Limit fixed by the destiny, that dasa is going to, experience, that give the things to the native. We have to keep it in mind, those dasa planets which are under the influence of these favorable or unfavorable destiny planets for an event, either as rulers or through supports to its rulers, will be significantly stronger in giving their results to the native in experiencing the destiny prospects of the event. Suppose that native is running Mercury Dasa. Mercury by planet, star level, sub level, when you study all level steps we follow, we feel that that Mercury having some favorable significations for the event of a particular marriage. So now, if this Mercury Dasa, if it is having the favorable key planets of the destiny in its ruler, or that Dasa Lord itself can be a favorable key planet of the destiny. The destiny rulers may be the Mercury itself may be there, or that Dasa Lord in the star and sub of that rulers can be having that destiny key favorable key planets. Or there can be other favorable key planets also maybe ruling the Mercury. Because we cannot expect all the rulers, all the favorable key planets will be ruling the destiny planet. Similarly, Mercury may not have all the favorable key planets in its rulers. If it is holding that favorable key planets of the destiny, straight away it is becoming more favorable. And if that Dasa Lord is having other favorable key planets, and if those other favorable key planets are influenced by those favorable key planets of the destiny by supports, so that way also that Dasa Lord will be favorable in giving its favorable prospects to the native during its Dasa. It means what? Dasa Lord, which is under the influence of the destiny key planets, favorable key planets, will be strong enough. If the destiny favorable key planets, if they are ruling directly as the rulers, it is very good. Or that destiny planets are influencing the rulers of that Dasa Lord, that also will be supportive. So that we have to keep it in mind, because sometimes we may not be able to find the rulers will be directly influenced by the destiny planets, because that Dasa Lord will be having many life events during this period. We cannot expect for particular event that key planets will be playing role for all the event that Dasa Lord will be having in its rulers, because according to the event that key planets will vary. But that Dasa Lord, if it is having directly as the rulers for some planets, for some events, or Dasa Lord can have those favorable key planets of the particular destiny, maybe in supports also, that can influence that rulers. Please understand that ruler of the Dasa Lord, if it is having some unfavorable key planet, which may not be there in the destiny also, but that unfavorable key planet can be influenced by the unfavorable destiny key planet, then automatically that Dasa Lord is under the influence of the destiny unfavorable key planet to its ruler, which is also unfavorable. I hope you are able to understand. The same way, destiny planet, if it is having favorable key planet, that favorable key planet, sorry, not destiny planet, the Lord planet can have the favorable key planets in its rulers. That favorable key planets may be the ruler of the destiny, that is destiny favorable key planet itself, or that Dasa Lord can have other favorable key planets in its ruler that will be influenced by the favorable destiny planets. If it is directly playing role, it is going to be very good. If it is through the support, it is going to be also good depending on the ruler significations. I hope you are able to understand. It means what? Destiny key planets influencing the Dasa Lord, that Dasa Lord will be strong enough in giving that, prospects to the Lagna. I hope you are able to understand. These destiny key planets can be useful in finding the favorable or unfavorable dasa period also. It means, suppose one dasa is having unfavorable for an event. It is having unfavorable signification through the rulers. Some weak significations or unfavorable it is having. Suppose that dasa lord, it is having that unfavorable key planet, which is the destiny unfavorable key planet directly or influenced by the destiny unfavorable key planet, that dasa lord will definitely will give more unfavorable prospects to the native during its period. Similarly, that destiny planet, so that dasa lord planet, if it is having that favorable key planets of the destiny, that dasa lord will be strong enough in giving its favorable prospect to the native when compared to the other dasa. So by that way, we can see, I mean, two dasas are running. I mean, one dasa is going to end or other dasa is going to run, or which dasa is going to be favorable for the event. Suppose somebody wants to get married. Running dasa is, say, for example, sun dasa is running. Next is going to be Venus dasa. So sun is, also running at the, on the marriageable age, sun is running. Then next comes the Venus. So that marriageable age up to say 25, 27 years itself, that sun is running. But we can think, okay, that sun can favor for the marriage. If you look at the destiny, destiny is indicating some weak signification along with the favorable. Destiny is favorable for the marriage, but along with some obstacles. So destiny is unfavorable key planet or obstacle key planet, suppose it is Mercury. Or destiny is favorable key planet, which is making the destiny is favorable. For example, Jupiter and Saturn, for example. Suppose sun planet is also having some mixed significations. I said sun, the being dasa lord, we cannot expect sun could be the always strongly supportive for the marriage, or favorable should be favorable for the marriage. When the destiny is supportive, if the dasa lord is also supportive, that is enough. Only in the strong bugdi the marriage will happen. Now in sun dasa, suppose that unfavorable Mercury is ruling, or it is under the influence of that Mercury, and the role of this favorable Jupiter or Saturn are not playing role in sun, directly or indirectly. If it is not playing role, of at least any one should be there. If it is there, it is going to be very good. Then sun is favorable for the marriage, but having the unfavorable key planet in the important ruler, and a favorable key planet, his role is not present directly. If it is so, then sun dasa is having some weakness. Suppose that Venus dasa, not only being the Karaka planet, suppose Venus dasa, in the ruler, suppose Jupiter is present or Saturn is present, and Mercury's role is not strongly present in Venus, definitely Venus dasa will be more favorable than the Sun Mahadasa. So by applying that concept of destiny's key planets in the dasa lord, that will give some idea in finding which dasa is favorable or which dasa is more unfavorable or having some weakness in giving it supporting for the particular event during its dasa period. I hope you are able to understand. So please understand, I'm repeating, just because of the role of the key planets in the dasa lords, we cannot decide that, but that dasa lord should be having, as per our step 1, 2, 3, 4, and whatever we are going to discuss in the method of analysis. So those things, it has to, the planet overall should be favorable for the event. Along with that, if it is holding that destiny key planet, it is going to be more favorable. Similarly, the planet which is holding the unfavorable key planets of the dasa lord, it is having some weakness. I hope you are able to understand this point. Out of these destiny planets, the role of the destiny planet, it means out of the destiny favorable key planets, the role of the destiny planet, that is cuspal sublord of the primary house, if it is a strong key planet, it is very good. Suppose sometime, as I said, the cuspal sublord of the primary cusp itself will have some mixed significations. So its role, when that primary cuspal sublord planet having got some unfavorable, if it is ruling the star lord or sublord for other planet, it will give mixed impact. So, but the cuspal sublord, the primary cuspal sublord planet, being the destiny planet, its role will be importantly playing role in the timing of event also, because that is the destiny planet, authority planet. So the role of the destiny planet will be significantly important and supportive in the timing of event, either directly as rulers or supporting the rulers or support planets. If it is directly as the ruler means, suppose it is a good key planet, then it is directly as the ruler, straight away at the star level or sub level, then it is going to be very good. Sometimes it may not be playing directly, some conditions, then that planet may be in supports that can give support to that particular planet to support for the event. The importance of that cuspal sublord of the primary house, that is the primary cuspal sublord key planet, that is the authority planet, if it will support for the event to happen during its period, which planet is ruling that planet. Suppose Bugdilad, if it is holding the destiny planet in its rulers or in supports, that will be strongly favorable for the timing of event. I hope you are able to understand. Let me explain with small example. Suppose we have been discussing about a natal chart in this, the lessons for the marriage event. So in that seventh cuspal sublord is Sun for the particular chart. So the seventh cuspal sublord, if you look at the seventh sublord, this is the destiny planet, right? Sun is the destiny planet. Destiny planet. Okay. Look at the destiny planet. Destiny planet is fourth lord occupying Lagna, 5 or 9 star lord, and 7th sublord. So this is good key planet, though it is fourth lord, but it is not further supported. But 1, 5, 9, 7 is a good key planet. So it is a strong, favorable key planet. That destiny planet is further supported by the star lord or sublord, or in other words, which are the favorable key planets of the destiny, and which are the unfavorable key planet of the destiny. Let us check. What are the favorable key planets of the destiny? That Sun itself, and look at the star lord. Moon is also supportive, but through its second planet Rahu, it is having some weakness. So this is not very strong, but we can take Moon also into consideration as a supportive key planet. And 2A level planet Mars, 7th Lord, 12th occupant, and 12th Lord, 12th Lord occupying 12th house, and then star Lord. So this is weak. So 7th Lord, but it is not good. So we can say that Mars is a mixed key planet. So let us not take here. Then Mercury is a very good key planet. So Sun is supported by Moon, further supported by the Mercury. So Mercury is a strong, favorable key planet, right? Now look at that star lord of the sublord, Rahu. So here Moon is okay, but the Rahu, look at third occupant, 2-6 star lord and 2-6 cuspal sublord. So this is playing at two levels. Here at a 2A level, here it is as the second planet of the star lord. Here at the fourth level. So that Rahu is the unfavorable key planet. So that way, no, Moon also we may consider or may not consider as the strong favorable key planet. So strong favorable key planet is Sun and Mercury, and Rahu is the unfavorable. This is unfavorable, and this Sun and Mercury are favorable key planets. I hope you are able to understand. Now this native at the age of, during his marriageable age, up to 23 years of age, he was running, for example, Rahu Dasa. After that, 23 years onwards, he started running Jupiter Dasa. So let us check both the Dasa period significations. You can see the Rahu Dasa is the planet that you can see Rahu itself is our unfavorable key planet, right? And star lord Saturn, which is not the key planet of the Dasa lord, but itself is having a good key planet, right? But through the second planet Ketu, it is indicating some weakness. But still, Saturn is a good key planet. But look at the 2A level planet and the sub-level planet, Sun, that is a favorable key planet, destiny planet itself is playing. The last level planet is the mixed key planet. So Rahu itself is the ruler of the source planet, and having weak key planet, and Sun is playing, but our important key planet Mercury is not playing role here. Because of that, Rahu indicates some weakness. Suppose Rahu is passing its ruler link to the Saturn, then what will happen? That unfavorable will be influencing the star lord. It is, passing its unfavorable significations to the sublord. So automatically the impact of the Rahu will be significant. So it is indicating weakness. In other words, the Dasa Lord is holding the unfavorable key planet of the destiny in the primary level, and also the last level as a second planet, and also passing its ruler link to the other planet. So it is having weakness. And favorable key planet Sun is present, but only 2A level and third level, not at the star level. And other favorable key planet is missing. So does not, please understand, it is not mandatory that all the favorable key planets of the destiny should be playing role. But what level they are playing role is important, and absence of unfavorable key planet of the Dasa Lord, if it is present, that is good. Look at the Jupiter. Jupiter, yes, it is having some unfavorable key planet, but it is not playing role in the Dasa Lord, but it is having both favorable and unfavorable. It is a mixed key planet. Now look at the star lord is Sun, is our favorable key planet of the destiny. Look at the sublord Mercury, our favorable key planet of the destiny. And look at the 2A level planet Moon, that is our mixed key planet of the destiny. Last level only Rahu. So the unfavorable key planet is ruling only at the last level, but remaining important levels are ruled by the favorable key planets of the destiny, the two primary levels, star level and sub level, and source level also having some favorable 11 and 5. 8 and 12 obstacles are there, but not with the 6 and 6, and starting in the source itself. So that way, no, this Jupiter is comparatively better. If you, along with that, you study from the source, effect, and result, definitely the Jupiter will be stronger than the Rahu. So here, absence of the unfavorable key planet of the Dasa Lord in the important levels, and the presence of the favorable key planet in the rulers, and that other favorable houses also present, making that Dasa Lord Jupiter is favorable for the marriage during its dasa. In this dasa, in a favorable bhukti, that native will get married. I hope you are able to understand. Please understand, you have to keep it in mind. Not required all the key planets of the dasa lord, destiny planets should be directly playing. Suppose, for example, that Jupiter in the star of Sun. Instead of Sun, suppose Jupiter, for example, instead of Sun, some other planet is the star lord for Jupiter. But that star lord is not our Rahu, and star lord is not, because unfavorable key planet Rahu. No, if it is having some other favorable houses, it is having other favorable key planet, but that favorable key planet is under the influence of the Sun, our favorable key planet of the destiny. So through the supports also, the favorable key planet of the destiny can be playing role. So role of important levels ruled by the favorable key planets, influenced by the favorable destiny key planet by way of supports, or directly also favorable. That you have to keep it in mind. Hope you are able to understand, and please look at this destiny and how far it is important, because destiny is fixing the limit. Within the limit only the Dasa Lord also can give. Thank you so much.